Well, the controversy over the child beauty pageant coming to Melbourne has taken a dark twist, with one of its biggest American names receiving death threats from angry Australians. But Eden Wood's mum isn't deterred. She and her daughter will still make the trip with a bodyguard.
It's me, Eden, your cutie patootie.
I've taken a lot of abuse. They've come after Eden and called names and written horrible emails.
They've gone too far. They have gone overboard.
She has toddlers and tiaras, little Eden Wood.
She's the pageant princess, raising plenty of eyebrows. At the ripe old age of 6, Eden Wood is a seasoned professional on American television. And her music career's also taking off. She's already had 3 hit singles.
I like just hanging on the stage and singing because it's fabulous.
Now the star of reality show Toddlers and Tiaras is ready to take on the world. Her first stop, Australia.
I started this whole thing, and let's go to Australia. Let's take American pageants to Australia because we got so many requests.
The driving force behind this pint-sized phenomenon is her devoted mum, Mickey.
Educate yourself, then spend the money, and you'll have a winner.
But things have turned very ugly since it was announced that Eden would be the headline act when the circus rolls into Melbourne in July.
We're bringing the glitz and glam from the US straight to Australia.
We were talking to Mickey via Skype about how they were looking forward to their trip when she revealed they'd been subjected to death threats. What sort of death threats were you receiving?
We've got them all saved. Our agent has them. In fact, they've been coming for like a month or 6 weeks now. Since there's been so much media on the Botox and the pageant and the protest group over there.
How can you send nasty comments to a child and say that you're protecting them?
1 for today.
Kristen Kyle, who's helping bring the pageant down under, was shocked to read some of the postings on Eden's Facebook page.
It said on her Facebook page for her and her mum to go and shoot themselves.
The abuse has heightened fears the event itself could be targeted. It'll be held in a secret location, and Eden will have a bodyguard with her at all times for the duration of her stay.
A lot of security looking after Eden and also looking after our little contestants and our fans. The show will go on.
Looking at me, another mirror.
The backlash hasn't stopped Aussie kids frocking up to be part of the show.
Not the cute voice, you want the stage voice, okay? Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
I feel like a princess.
Oh, well, that was their stage voice. Teacher Carmen Powell runs Melbourne Talent School Toddlers and Top Hats.
Is it a beauty contest?
It's such a hard measure, isn't it? Because who can determine what is beautiful? But what we can say is all these children are in a competition that is beautiful.
I think anyone who wants to put their children into this sort of pageant needs to think about why am I doing it and what are the outcomes I'm after.
Social commentator Dr. Sally Coburn isn't surprised the debate is so fierce.
There's nothing wrong with dressing up, and I don't have a problem so much with dressing up. What I have a problem with is them being judged on it and them having to be explained to them why they're not good enough.
But I just want people to know that we're not these, big green-eyed monsters that abuse our children. And that I want to really, we're all the same. There's nothing that's not common to man, and there's no child that you put a video camera in front of or this doesn't go crazy apparently.